DM Debrief. I'm here with Emily. Åthedræl. I gave her 0 warning that we're about to jump into it, so, you know, such is how it happened. I don't know. Got a lot to cover for this one, sort of. As I said I almost said Biola. In Sam's DM Debrief, 13.5 was basically a DM Debrief disguised as RP. Right. So we covered a lot of territory in that one. So, you know, if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Listen, did I commit to saying I'm going to make an abridged version of 13.5? I did. Is it out yet? I don't know that. I don't know if it's out yet. It should be. By the time this comes out. It should be out by this point. I mean, this is probably... Yeah, it should be out by now. Because episode 14 Abridged is out. So... Wait. Yeah. Episode 14 Abridged is out. So episode 13.5 Abridged should certainly be out. But whittling down like 5 hours of conversation into a manageable chunk is a little...
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Put it bluntly. Simply.
Succinctly. As we say the same thing 3 times.
If you want to know some synonyms.
Shades of semantics. Anyways, obviously we're ready to go for this episode. Okay, we're fine. And make sure you're watching our other show.
All of them.
Well, no, I mean specifically the Daily Decks. Yeah. We just finished up with week 2. We just covered Pikachu earlier this morning. Yes, we covered. I'm pretty sure we covered Pikachu earlier this morning. Pikachu. In puppet form. Yeah. If you haven't watched that show, definitely give it a check it out.
Definitely give it a check it out. It is a good time to cross hairs with Pokemon and D&D. Crosshairs non phrase?
Cross stream? Crosshairs are like a gun.
Is crosshairs a gun?
Yeah, you put them in the crosshairs. No. We're a little bit too early for YouTube to be saying gun, so this might get nuked more than it already is. At least we didn't say any of the other ones, any of those other banned words. A pew stick.
No.
Gotta cross the streams like in Ghostbusters. I don't know, man. What even is this episode right now?
Talk about guns.
How honest is Åthedræl going to be with the boys about her motivations? That's my question. How upfront is she going to be with like Gerishul's like, hey, you should like insert yourself with these people so we can be on their good terms. Like that's how Gerishul. You were already interested in it. I understand that, but like,
yeah,
we are inserting you into a situation that you were not part of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason to keep it secret, but I also don't see a reason to share.
So it's like if they were to ask, you would tell them, but you're not exactly going to.
She would answer point blank, not phased whatsoever. Like she didn't even think about it. Like, there's no reason to tell. I think she would think it was reasonable to be expected with everything that's going on, and that, you know, another.
So for her, they're not really ulterior. There aren't really ulterior motives. It's giving you an excuse to do what you wanted to do anyway. Am I reading that right?
I don't know. I guess I and Åthedræl ultimately as well don't see it as a true ulterior motive. Like it's not like he asked her to do espionage, or unless I misunderstood, it was just a get close and maybe.
Right, yeah. I guess you're sort of prepping them for espionage, but he's trying to insert you into a close circle of the king of the Fawnrill.
Yeah, but he did not say, like, this is to get necessarily, like, I'm wanting you to get this or do this. Okay, well, it could be leading up to that.
Give me an insight roll.
So
then.
maybe, wow.
Give me an insight roll roll for Åthedræl to see.
Well, maybe it was me. I'm the problem.
Right.
It just rolled over my head.
I was being subtle with.
Too subtle for me. Apparently, this is Sam's. I want to use mine.
Well, I got the. Oh, okay.
I got the shiny rocks.
You got
and I
different
use
shiny
them.
rocks.
They're my shiny rocks. Yay! Look at my shiny rocks.
Wow,
Nobody ever gets to see my hoard.
It's all different colors. Look at all of them.
Kind of.
And there's some tiny ones.
There's a lot of purple and pink. Surprise.
Surprise,
Green. Actually,
surprise.
these were my first. The gold and green. Shocking. Okay, what? I'm rolling.
Just a D20. I've got your stats pulled up here, so it's +4.
Oh, good. Can't roll on that.
I'll let you use the table. Do you want to use the catapult?
Yes, maybe. Yeah, throw it into the junk. How much of the table do they see?
They don't see any of the table. They don't know what's on the table.
That was cockeyed.
It doesn't go very far.
It doesn't. And with the real gemstone, I'm actually kind of scared that I did that.
Yeah, maybe go to the green one. Maybe go to
I've
non-gemstone
already
one.
gemmed my gemstone one, so.
Wow, 18.
Woo! Good thing that last one was cockeyed.
On that flat table, it
On
was
the very flat table.
definitely cocked. So that's a 22.
Yay!
Ganesho is being very soft with it, but he's like, I want you to inform me on what they're doing.
I mean,
which I think might fall under
Yes.
the general definition of espionage. Like the lie is you're not poisoning anybody. It's the truest definition of espionage. How about
I
that?
guess I didn't think of it as getting secrets. It'd just be like,
You're
I
keeping.
don't know.
He's asking you to keep tabs on this group of powerful people who are now entrenched with, enmeshed with the king, and in his circle of trust.
Fair enough. These random strangers that just
Right.
all accumulated. I think they should be watched. So I don't think
They are you.
I
it's
don't
fair.
think there's anything wrong with also admitting that. I'm here to keep tabs on you and help you out.
I'm here both as a check and an assist. All right, I'm making sure.
As also another random person.
Yeah. And also, like, we need to make sure this guy doesn't go crazy touching this halo all the time, because you know that kid wants his halo.
She's seeing a young whippersnapper, 16-year-old who's
Out of his
gung-ho
depth.
and for real.
Out of his depth.
Lost his parents, so how many of his decisions are actually made out of pure despair of not properly assessing the loss of his family
Yeah.
and having all of the responsibility before he is fully prepared thrust upon him, both of being the
It's a little bit of a motherly instinct from Åthedræl for both Bjorn, I feel like.
she kind of just ultimately has that for people. That's part of her character. But yes, I think she's quickly seen a boy who needs help.
A boy, a true boy who needs help. A man, another quote-unquote boy,
he cannot
basically.
be man until he is 18.
No, I'm talking about Fistfiner. Fistfiner, who's never really had a mother, from what you can tell. And Upanor actually has a mother and a wife and is a father. So, like,
can you tell though that he has a daughter?
You're mothering him to keep him safe from himself, so that he doesn't abandon his family by going and getting himself murked or something.
Right.
Blowing himself up on a boat.
Saving families.
Listen, the female influence is very important in this situation, because who knows what these boys would get themselves into.
Death by bugs, nearly.
Death by bugs is one of
many
it.
things.
Yeah, one of many things that might happen. Luckily, they were able to get through to that.
Then maybe I need to come back to Åthedræl. I think my initial ignorance is probably still accurate. There's not really anything to hide. I don't know. Maybe I'm unreasonable as well for her assessment to think it would be that big of a deal. To say, yeah, I'm here to help you out. I'm here to also represent. I don't know. Maybe that's her ignorance too. I'm here to help you out, but I'm here to also represent My people?
Yeah. No,
Because yes, she'll be providing information, but I don't know if...
I think she may read it as, like, it's obvious that I'm here on behalf of the Tsashek, essentially.
Yeah, as a, a very small group of people.
Right. So so it's sort of, she is reading the situation very specifically. She's like, I'm a Tsashek, away from Tsashek. I just talked to a counselor. Like, obviously there's something going on here.
There's something going on with these people, this random group of people,
and
with this king with a hole in his forehead.
Yeah, whether they pick it up or not is on them, really. It's like,
right. And if they ask, yeah, I'm here, but I'm also equally here for you.
I'm not going to let you die.
This is mutual.
This is truly just a fact-finding mission for me. No ulterior motive beyond that. I'm just here to help you out, keep tabs, sort of.
I would expect them to share anything they learn from me about to their people. Well,
luckily most of Biolan's people are dead, so tough for him. But no, you're right. Fistveneer is from the towers. Like, you would fully expect him to, like, when I get back, he's going to report literally everything that happened in very detailed fashion for historical record in the towers.
Out of the group, that Fistveneer is probably the one person who has some influence, even being a book nerd in the middle of the towers, just because of who he is.
Right. He's actually, his situation would be pretty similar to yours at this point. Now, he's become more emotionally invested than you are at this point because you just met all these dudes literally like 7 days ago. Depending on when you would have met them in the battle, technically.
There's also appreciation she has for this young group and these random people accumulated because, frankly, her town might not have made it. We wouldn't have made it without them coming.
If Fistveneer hadn't showed up with all of his troops, you're correct. Yeah, we're not going to win that one. Not going to win that one.
So,
Yeah, once they had pulled that flanking maneuver in the Battle of Nerton and had gotten in the other gate, like, that was going to get rough fast. But luckily, they had arrived in time, and you were able to sort of stop them at the other Y in the river. If you're wondering, that episode they stopped them.
My home.
They flanked around, and the Kistiro had started coming through here. And we're about to just storm. It basically cut off all the fighting forces and do a little pincer maneuver here. That was my plan, at least. And so the reinforcements couldn't get to them from the garrison, and they could basically have just wail on them from both sides at that point and probably overrun and just kill everyone. Luckily, that didn't happen. That did not happen.
Nothing like the evil mind of a DM.
Listen, you got to plan for these things. We already went over Anin and how I have to deal with being him as a character who's just like... You've had some direct interaction with Anin. I mean, you were in the room with an interaction.
I've definitely we've been in the same space, and I've been able to observe him. I don't know if we've maybe introduced yourselves once, and that was it.
As I said in Sam's DM Debrief, you can judge Anin's book by its cover, all right? There's not
a lot of depth.
Yeah, there's depth in feeling, but not of motivation, I would say, probably. All right, so now, boy, I wrote this very sloppily. Now, what direction are you intending to push them as we go forward? Do you have any sort of plan, or are you just along for the ride? That's what I said.
I think she would definitely want to be influencing.
So do you have a particular path forward at this point? From, like, we laid out a couple in the last episode.
I mean, her whole life, her whole world is her people,
right? And
ultimately her group of people in Nerton.
Yeah.
So
did we officially end up calling that an enclave? I can't remember.
I thought once the council.
Yeah, it was it was like a recognized community. Enclave. I guess we could call it an enclave. I like that. We'll call it an enclave going forward, just to make sure. That's canon. It's a Tsashek, an officially recognized Tsashek enclave at this point, alright? Only the best.
We're breeding.
Only the best.
I'm part of, my family's very involved in the Enclave for more reasons than one.
Honestly, your there would not be an Enclave sit if it not for your family.
That's true. And as we all know, I think it iterates, she just cares about her people and her history, and so she's gonna bring that to the table. But I think she's going to want to drive
Biolan?
Yes.
I'm like, that's the only name I don't see on the box around here. Playing some Kaiser Soze on me here.
I'm glad they're all facing me. But they're not the ones I need.
His is there. That's probably his right there, yeah?
Where's this one, Will's? R.I.P. Will.
No, that's another one of mine. That's another one of mine.
I don't get one, even though I have spells.
I'll eventually get you one. I just...
That's different topic. Basically helping keep him on track and hopefully not from going evil. I think that's probably her goal. And, see...
It's an open question right now.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with it?
I think... Again, she sees a young boy who is in a precarious situation and is seeking information, possibly also because of familial loss. And did he know what he was even before that?
Like, did he know he was a Kyurbaj before they died?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what he's said. Give me a little history check here, because you live amongst the Fanral, so you may have some knowledge of Kyurbajery.
And like I said,
got a +6. Yeah, you're a lore bard. You got a +6 in history.
You watch me roll something atrocious. No, it's a 2.
Okay. You're really focused on your own personal lore.
But I don't think that's how she is.
Kyurbaj are not necessarily like shouted from the rooftops, like their rationale and stuff. I'm just trying to think how much. What'd you roll?
Like a 19 or 16 or something.
4. I think that's a 14.
Oh, well, it still would have been good enough.
Yeah,
Go
14,
with that one.
Yeah, there's the 19. I can't. That would be me giving you. It's a 20.
know. Don't do it. Well,
I can't give you triple advantage. Yeah. So I think you've heard him say that. I think you heard him say at one point that he was also a steward of Ojmat. I think even with it's still an 8, so it's not totally terrible even with only rolling a 2. So I think you would know that being a Kyurbaj is not something that's discovered; it's something that's trained. That I think you would know. That's sort of like really base information. So it's not like he discovered that he was a Kyurbaj when his parents died. Okay. He would have already had some knowledge. He's still not very far down that path, from what you can tell.
Right.
And now he may not be going Kyurbaj anymore. We'll see.
And she's got personal investment in all of this, even more so as well. Because, well, she doesn't want more war and more escalation and more attack to her people and just her town in general, which is,
now reeling.
So she ultimately, I don't know, she feels empathy for Biolan. I wanted to say Biolan. Umbiolan. For him wanting to know things. Because she, cares about history. I feel like I just keep repeating myself.
Then my last question was, what was your level of commitment to them? Like, how much risk is she willing to take on their behalf?
Like a scale of 1 to 10?
Like, if they say we're gonna go try to sneak into this Kistiro fortification for what, for like barely any reason at all, other than like we feel like we should probably sneak in there. Like, is she gonna be like, I think we're gonna sit this one out? I feel like that's way too much risk, not enough reward.
Yeah.
Where is she drawing that line?
If there's no logic to it, because there's a level of responsibility she still has back in her town with her parents. Age very swiftly coming to an end, their lifelines. And, you know, her siblings not being invested. That's true. I feel like she should be training somebody up to take up her role. Mm-hmm. We haven't really talked about that. Well,
no, when we, in the little RP that we did do before we left, your Laraketh, your dad, is that right? Is it Laraketh is the lady one, right?
Yeah, as you can see, I'm really great at remembering names, so.
My favorites bar is gone. That's lame. Anyways, but boy, we had this Laratosh. That's it. Laraketh, Laratosh, and Laratosh. Your dad. He said that he was going to continue to train the nieces and nephews that you had while you were gone. He did say that. So because you were trying to bring them more into the fold to try to get somebody in there.
Yeah,
but we didn't have
siblings are losers.
Yeah, they're like, we aren't interested in shaking that.
Shaking the bone dust. I got a good drawing of that.
Did they even know? It's part of the funerary rites in the Samshik. You gotta put their bones in a shaker, the ones that didn't break down the fire. And you shake them all up to make them into dust, so that you could then fold the dust back into the soil, and it's like a whole cycle thing. It's like weird, but like nice weird. I don't know. That's the point, at least.
Right. And it's a shaking dance.
So yeah, basically it's Tom Cruise and cocktail, but with bones. All right.
It looks like
but for you, it'd be more like what? Piper Parabo and Coyote Ugly.
What?
That sounds like a truly made-up sentence.
It did. And that. What?
Yeah. Piper Parabo. Oh boy, she had a short-lived USA Network show. What was that? I'm not gonna come up with that one. But her big movie was Coyote Ugly, I think was the name of the movie.
Was it?
Yeah, and it's basically like, I don't know, I've never seen the movie. I just know it as a reference.
Just know it's a reference. Got it.
It's like her in like a leather vest, and she's dancing on the bar top,
shaking drinks.
Yeah, she's a bartender. So
there you go.
It's written by, who is it written by? I don't know, who cares? Like, this is
off topic.
I lost enough people with Tom Cruise and Cocktail. Piper Parabo and Coyote Ugly is that. Why do I keep saying Coyote? I've never said Coyote before. I've said Coyote. I'm from Indiana. It's a coyote. It's a coyote. Coyote. It's coyote. I'm trying to be too Spanish. Coyote.
You little wild dog.
I should really put a Spanish accent in Umblin somewhere. No one has a Spanish accent.
Like, I'm shaming you for not.
I know, not enough representation. Ugh. Right. So level of commitment is like this. It's like I'm here to help, but I'm not gonna.
I don't know. There's a little over half.
A little over half.
She's committed enough.
You'll allow threats, but won't accept risk. Somewhere in that. Like,
there's no reason to be, doing the risk.
Well, then I gotta figure it out. Now, here's something I don't have right now.
I gotta figure out how to get me out of this.
You gotta figure out how to replace you with somebody else who's more interesting.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't do that. I sound really convincing, don't I?
Yeah,
I sound really
you do.
convincing.
You know, as you are
Listen, I always
willing
have
to
trouble.
kill my characters.
I'm always willing to kill your characters. I don't want to, but I will kill them. I really don't want to. We put a lot of work into making your characters. Now, one thing that we haven't really talked about is like, is she looking for a dude?
Probably, yeah.
She's open to the possibility.
Oh, yeah.
She's open to the possibility of finding a dude out here somewhere.
Oh yeah, the peepers are peeled.
That might be literally peeled if she.
What?
One of her shedding, she's just like,
Oh.
I'm gonna peel those peepers.
Like peel what?
You got
like the lizard.
You got lizard lids. You know,
lizard lids gotta peel them off.
Peel the
crusty
lizard lids.
ones.
Yeah.
So she
All right.
can see.
Any questions for me at this point?
Don't kill my character.
That's not a question.
It's a statement.
Will you kill my character? That's a question. And the answer is yes. I don't want to, but I will kill you.
Well,
If you roll poorly enough in the situation, you might, maybe I can keep it at lose a limb.
Well, it was nice playing with you all.
Oh, if she can't survive, she's not interested. I guess it's the end of the episode. Here we go. I need a haircut so bad. I'm flipping my hair all over. the
Like a
place.
teenage boy.
No, like it's anytime I get into the Bieber phase of like having to do this. I'm
That's
like,
what I say, teenage boy, Bieber phase.
Yeah, young Bieber. You may not even know. Who even knows? Who even cares? So no questions for me though.
Nope. I never do.
All
I'll
right.
try to be more prepared next time.
Yeah, I sort of sprung this on you last minute, so that's fine. Like I said, if you've watched all of this but didn't watch episode 14, what are you doing? The abridged episode's even out now. Did you hear the new? We got a new track for this one. We wrote. Zerhos has a theme now.
I have not heard
It's got
that.
a motif.
I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, it's on the feed. The scale and the hammer.
Nice. I didn't see a new music was dropped.
Well, that's the new Zerhos theme. I didn't need it before. Now I got the Zerhos theme done. So keep your peepers. What do you call ears in like a way? Listeners. That's not fun. Your squeakers.
Your ear holes.
Keep your ear holes open in the episodes because I do drop those in purposefully. There's different musical tracks that come through.
The real bard. The DM.
Watch the Daily Decks. Watch our Daily Bread.
Yes.
We got 2 mostly daily shows now. One is literally daily, our Daily Bread, Sam's Bible in a Year podcast show. Then we've got the Daily Decks, 5 days a week.
With puppets.
With puppets and
Animated
Pokemon.
puppets.
And if ever Up+Out comes back, it'll be there.
Go! Up and out!
Yeah. Alright. I didn't do this in the last episode. Probably should have.
Bye all!
Okay, now we gotta move to a different show. Bye.